intermission time. And during the next 10 minutes, we invite you to visit our refreshment stand located in the center of the drive-in.
Hi, folks. I'm Rico.
Oh, Nacho.
He's Peppy.
See?
You can find us at the concession stand in the lobby.
Along with all sorts of other tasty goodies.
See? Rico's Nachos, a refreshingly new and different snack discovery. Chock full of high-quality ingredients, crisp, fresh tortilla chips, covered with creamy aged cheddar cheese, topped off with zesty jalapeno pepper rings. Rico's Nachos, out of sight.
Remember, folks, we're the new star at the snack bar. Rico's Nachos, a new taste treat you can't beat.
See? Rico's Nachos, on sale at the snack bar now.
Refreshing, ice-cold Coca-Cola with a bright, right taste and a special sparkle all its own. Enjoy your Coke at our snack stand right now.
This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons. It's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Great being at a drive-in watching Super Flick and eating all this great food.
This flick is making me hungry.
It makes me want to flick my bick.
We should have gone to the drive-in where we could eat and flick to our heart's content.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Well, come on then. I'm going to have a pizza and popcorn and ice cream.
And I'm gonna have a burger with fries and a soft drink.
Yum, yum, yum.
This was a great idea.
Yeah.
Our tempting, tasty French fries go with everything. Come and get them. They are hot. They are delicious.
Save your battery and your disposition. When it rains, you can still enjoy the movie with a Drizzle Guard rain visor. Simply press suction cups to the windshield as shown in the detail on your instruction sheet. Drizzle Guards are on sale now at the concession stand.
Refresh yourself. It's intermission time. The concession stand is open and ready to serve you.
Get the drift. We feature ice-cold drinks at our concession.
We hope you're enjoying yourself. You have 5 minutes to visit our refreshment stand.
Sneaking out to the drive-in? Why not take the kiddies along and save the expense of a sitter? Everyone enjoys the drive-in.
The next show will start in 3 minutes.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man, start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff, give me 5, let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
Only 2 minutes left.
The whole family's getting together to show Dad how much he's appreciated. It's so nice to have a man around the house. But here's an extra surprise. Somebody's treating the whole family to the most enjoyable gift of all. Get the hint? Take Dad and the family on a pleasure-filled outing to the movies at our special Father's Day show, Sunday, June 21st.
You get more out of life when you go out to a movie. It's 1 minute till showtime.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
Help me, Doctor, please! I know they're going to kiss me, but don't let anyone see me like that. Please, Doctor, help me!
Michael Landon in a powerful performance as the boy possessed. Yvonne Lyme, appealing as the girl who loves him. Whit Bissell, unforgettable as the scientist maddened by the mystery of the werewolf. And Tony Marshall, a tough, friendly enemy.
These are official pictures?
Yes, Chief.
Slash on either side of the throat. You got any theories?
Fangs.
He was killed by a werewolf.
Panic penetrates every home when this strange, unknown killer hits town, taking hold of the teenage crowd, coloring their practical jokes with hysterical humor that'll make you fall flat on your face with horror.
Now, remember how wonderful it was when you sprang and suddenly dug in with your fangs, a soft throat, the gush of warm blood?
No! No! Nothing you've ever seen has such blood-chilling savagery. Nothing you've ever conceived packs such a spine-tingling jolt. This high school boy, a teenage werewolf, a constant threat of claw-ripping attack to everyone, to the brave and the beautiful.
Come sit down. This is Kathy.
Hey.
Lorna. Chug. You know Robbie. And Dickie. Steven's new to the Bay from Chicago.
You hate it here, don't you?
It's just different. The kids are
strange.
Hello. Hey.
It's like they're always smiling. They're always happy.
Kelly Connor said she saw Andy Efkin bite the head off a kitten in a fit of rage.
They're brainwashed, lobotomized, programmed. They used to be my friends.
Gavin thinks some sinister force is taking over the Cradle Bay meatheads.
A sinister force?
Now, with every successive kid, we are getting closer and closer to perfection. All in favor?
I can't go home. When I get there, they're waiting for me. Don't leave me alone like this! I'm a friend of Gavin's. Is he around?
Gavin's a good boy now.
Science is God.
It's not what you think.
I got a couple tiny glitches to iron out.
Will you go out with me?
No. Wrong. Bad.
It's not bad, it's normal.
Who's gonna believe you, huh? Your parents?
You signed me up for the program?
It's a new kind of cool.
Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. No one to trust.
We want what's best for you.
What about what I want? Wow. Disturbing behavior.
It's a dream come true. It's the moment you've always been waiting for.
kiss me out of the I'm okay!
It's not another teen movie. Prepare yourself.
Road trip!
For a movie that goes where every other teen movie has gone before.
I heard there's some undercover reporter posing as a high school student.
Do either of you know where Mr. Keller's English class is?
Only further.
We saw you at our practice, and I know you stole our routine.
We've always done our own cheers. Well, then you better bring it. Oh, it's already been brought in.
We're black. We know it. We shake our big booties and show it.
Can I get a whoop whoop?
Columbia Pictures proudly presents The Popular Jock.
Here.
Tip?
You can keep it.
Melanie. Hey, Jake. Hey, Arthur.
The Token Black Guy.
I'm just supposed to smile, stay out of the conversation, and say things like, damn, bling, bling. And that is whack.
And the cruelest girl in school.
I've never even been kissed.
Close your eyes and wet your lips. Are you for real?
Oh, that is whack.
This season, if you like scary movie, who gives a damn?
Damn.
Not another teen movie.
What in God's name's going on in here?
We were just sitting here.
I don't want to hear it, mister. You just bought yourself another detention.
That's not fair.
You just got another.
Good.
You through?
No.
That's another one.
So?
You just say the word, I'll keep going.
Go.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Mo.
Your cousin was a...
Ho.
He was a famous clown.
Bobo.
I confused.
Shut your hole, Wang Chung.
How about now? Can you hear me now? One second. There we go. Okay, this is why I have the stream going on my phone, so I can... For God's sake. There we go. Alright, so as I was saying, our goal basically is to unlock a bunch of endings. I did unlock the orgy ending and several others playing on my own. So we're going to unlock as many as we can. We've got a guide to help us out. We got 4 people. Make an adjustment. There we go. Yeah. Thank you, OBS, for undoing all the damn settings every time I open the program. That's great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So let's go ahead and get started. 4 players. We'll do second term this go around. There are a couple of endings that we can't unlock unless we're just playing the original version. But we're going to do full game. We're going to skip the intro because we've done the intro multiple times. All right. To determine who gets to go first, I'm claiming Vicky out of the gate just right now. Just saying that right now. That's what we're doing. Okay. You guys can argue over the other 3. That's what's happening. I'm not being nice tonight.
That's fine.
All right, everybody. All right, I have picked a number between 1 and 10. Isaac, what's your guess?
You said 1 through 10?
Yep.
6.
Ethan?
7.
And Jeff?
3.
Okay, it was 7, so Ethan, you get first pick.
I'll take Fire Lady.
Fire Lady. Name?
Let's go with Amira.
Okay. He, she, or they?
She.
Okay.
Let's do this.
All right, Isaac.
The Shadow Guy.
Okay. Name?
Oz.
Oz, okay. He, she, or they?
I'll go with they.
They. All right, Jeff, you get Zombie Boy.
Okay. How about Meat Boy?
Meat Boy. 1 word or 2?
1 word's fine.
Okay. He, she, or they?
He.
All right.
Sure.
Okay, skip that. That's the intro of the whole thing. We'll go to the stupidest quiz ever. All right, you wish you were raised by a really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. I love fire, and I see no issue with being raised by it. A mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. A pack of wild wolves who also happen to be tech moguls who own some of the most profitable companies of Silicon Valley. They would be kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Sick! Alright, I'm gonna go with the first one. Ethan.
Let's go with the Pack of Wolves.
Pack of wolves. Isaac?
Second option.
Okay. And Jeff.
We'll go with the Pack of Wolves.
Okay. So bold, so fun, so wealthy. You're elected president for a day. What's the first law you pass? Trivia fact. Presidents don't pass laws, so is this a trick question, or are you just being an idiot? You can deduct taxes by writing sonnets instead. Amount of taxes deducted are calculated based on the beauty of the sonnets. $1 bills will now include a picture of me and the inscription, "Beware, too much awesomeness. My presidency might last a day, but my fame will last forever." I'm going to go with that first one. Ethan?
I'll go with the sonnets.
Okay. Isaac?
$1 bills.
And Jeff?
First one.
Okay. So smart, so creative, so charming. The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? They always tell you the world is ending. I'll profit on other people's hysteria. I always party as if there's no tomorrow, so who cares? Nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today. I suppose I'll binge my favorite anime for the 34th time. I would panic, because that's what a real organic people do, and I am a real organic person. Or I'll finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know my legacy. I'll go with that one.
Profit off hysteria.
Okay. Isaac?
Party.
Party. And Jeff?
Last one.
Okay. Alright, what's the title of your autobiography? Manual of Instructions, How to Properly Experience Life. Temporality, The Ongoing Journey to Define My Inner Enigma. My Parents Think I'm Cute, and So Should You. The Art of Punching Life in Its Dumb Fucking Face. When Garfield Met Naruto, A Story of How I Fell in Love with Forbidden Chips. Or what? I barely have the patience to read a book, dude, let alone write one. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Parents Think I'm Cute.
Okay.
Garfield, I guess.
Alright, and Jeff.
How about the one beside it? The temporality.
Okay. Alright, so we've got the boosts.
Let's go.
Alright, so it starts with me. Let me look at something really quick. Okay. Alright, let's go. What do I need to boost? I need to boost my creativity. Yeah. Gain 2 creativity. Alright. You notice Liam and Damien talking to each other. Maybe you're a little jealous, so you decide to join them. Who wants Liam?
I will.
Alright.
Ugh, I know, right? The entire concept of slaying is barbaric, racially motivated, and deeply rooted in an apparent colonial mindset. And their outfits, black on red, it's like bad cosplay as a fashion statement.
Anybody?
I'm just pissed they get such a cool name. You know, if I murder a dude, I'm just a killer. But if one of them murders one of us, they're a slayer. Slayer is a metal band. The Killers is just post-pop baby shit.
There was a time when I would have hotly debated the genre of genre classification of the Killers with me. But they're popular now, and so are obviously garbage.
Catherine, Vicky is best girl. I always choose her when I play. Yes, she is.
And the same goes for Slayers. Someone really ought to put an end to this archaic practice.
You mean by murdering all the Slayers?
We've tried that, Damien. We've been trying that for literally centuries. No, what we need is a new initiative. Something fresh, something modern, something like...
Liam seems to be drawing a blank, but you're not. Your idea is simple yet effective. Murder all the Slayers, or a massive PR campaign letting people know that every cool person in history was either a vampire or a demon. Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
You had me at massive PR campaign. Then you lost me at cool person. But then you got me back with history. Oh, I can't wait to educate the ignorant public. For example, did you know that Caligula and Jack the Ripper
were the same vampire? Yeah, everybody knows that. But did you know Virginia Woolf was a demon? Ironically enough, she wasn't a wolf, she was a spider.
Ah, yes. A Room of One's Own was originally titled A Doom of One's Own.
Immediately Ethan sits up. Virginia Woolf was a spider? Inside joke, sorry.
Oh, we've got so much research to do. Come on, Damien, let's go to the library.
Fuck!
You've doomed Damien to his own personal hell, but Liam's on cloud 9. You gain 2 smarts and 1 charm.
Let's do this!
Alright, Ethan. Smarts 9, boldness 4, creativity 7, charm 3, fun 4, money 7. Where would you like to go?
Which one's for charm again?
That is gym class.
Gym then.
Alright. Epic dodgeball match takes place. Blah, 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 blah. Gain 2 charm. Later, you see Miranda and Vera cornered by the wolf pack, who are watching them like a pack of wolves.
The wolf pack is here.
How would one of you ladies like to go on a date tonight with the hottest dogs ever to not be literal hot dogs?
What?
I wouldn't. At all.
What a commoner.
This is not at all. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
This is not at all how I like my courtship to begin. Where are the jewels? Where are the flowers? Where are the bloody heads of my enemies?
Oh man, we'll show you courtship on the court when we win on the court at sports. We'll show you sportship courtship.
Every time I think the guys at this school can't get any dumber.
Oh, I get it. You're both shy. Don't worry, our barks are worse than our bites. Yeah. Except when we're doing sports, 'cause then we bring it. Yeah. But if neither of you have the confidence to say which one wants to go out with us tonight, we can just choose for you.
Red flag.
Yikes. Like, they're relatively well-intentioned, but you should definitely step in and save one of them. Tonight, Miranda can't. I have 2 tickets to Cirque de la Mer's underwater show. Or, you don't want to go out with Vera. I hear her snakes have syphilis.
Go with the syphilis.
Boo.
Not so bold.
Oh no, Vera. I'm so sorry to hear your illness. You look awful. You look awful once your snakes all fall off.
My snakes aren't going to fall out. They don't have syphilis. How dare you start rumors at me? I should sue you for libel. My reputation is all I have. Other than money, good looks, and great clothes, of course.
So, if you don't have an STD, wanna go out tonight?
Sure, I can absolutely go out with you. I don't have syphilis, so I can go out with whoever I want, whenever I want.
So, we'll haul for you at 8.
Damn it! That's why you should never joke about STDs. You lose 2 smarts and 1 boldness, but you do get hearts with Vera.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Alright, stats. Smarts 9, boldness 3, creativity 3, charm 7, fun 7, money 5. Where'd you like to go?
What hasn't been taken yet?
Classroom, library, outdoors, and the bathrooms.
Go to the bathroom.
Okay. Two boldness. Meanwhile, Zoe seems to have trapped Polly in some sort of eldritch binding circle. Well, this should be good. Tell me.
Girl, where is your chill? I already told you like a million times how I died.
Yeah, but each time you told me something different. Tried to fuck a toaster, suffocated by good booty, gun salad. I've heard them all. But what's the truth, Polly, huh?
Seriously?
It's none of your business.
No, but it is my hobby, and hobbies matter, Polly. Plus, the fans have a right to know.
Fans have a right to leave me the hell alone. Secrets are sexy.
If secrets are so sexy, then how come God invented the online encyclopedia, TM?
What? What? You're a god. You know that's not true. Now let me out of this binding circle. I've got haunted math next period.
Sure, I'll let you out if you tell me how you really died. Polly gives you a pleading look. Zoe gives you an excited look. As usual, it's up to you to figure out who to help. Polly's right. Secrets are sexy, and I'll prove with my new espionage AU, Spooky Highly Classified. Or, Zoe deserves to know the truth, and if you tell it to her, Polly, I will give you a huge bag of cocaine. Ethan? No, sorry, not Ethan. Isaac. Isaac?
Oh, sorry. Wait, I'm not the one.
It's your choice.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's.
I stepped away for a moment.
Okay. Top one if you want Polly, bottom one if you want Zoe.
Polly.
Okay.
So effing.
Oh no!
Not so creative though. Wowza, you wrote an entire espionage AU? Can I see? Of course you did. You have a fanfic for every occasion. Reach in your backpack and pull out. This is not a fanfic. This is a piece of old beef with top secret written on it in cake frosting. Why do you have that in your backpack? Is that a sexy secret?
It may be a secret, but it's about as sexy as a trucker cap full of split pea soup.
You tried and failed.
Maybe you should write a fanfic about what the hell is wrong with Oz.
Maybe I should. Hey, Oz, what's wrong with you? Tell me! You try to run, but Zoe's already trapped you in a binding circle. You miss your next class and lose 2 smarts and 1 fun, but you do get hearts with Polly.
Sure.
Alright, Jeff. Smarts 11, boldness 5, creativity 2, charm 4, fun 5, money 7. Where'd you like to go?
What's creativity again?
Creativity is the auditorium, which I've already taken. So, you got the classroom, the library, and the outdoors.
Okay. Charm then.
Alright, charm? No, I can't do charm. Charm is gym class, and Ethan already took that one. Basically, you got smarts, money, or fun.
Fuck. I know that's not a stat.
No, that's the goal.
Shit. Take me outdoors, I guess.
All right. Catherine in the chat. Beef with cake frosting on it is not sexy. Game 2 fun. All right. You spot Liam showing Calculester some images on his phone. 2 of your classmates interacting without your interference? Unacceptable. You saunter over.
Greetings, my friends.
I call this one mournful macaroni on polyurethane. Polyurethane cafeteria tray. If I had to describe it, I would say that it is haunting, challenging, and very artistic. Adjectives. Oh my god. Anyone else want to do one?
Ethan, would you take Calculester, please?
Affirmative. Adjectives acknowledged. Appreciating art.
And you do it better than me. Well, if you appreciate that one, you'll really appreciate this next one. I call it Pickled Beets, and it is, obviously, even more artistic than the last piece I showed you.
Query. How much more artistic is image.2.jpg relative to image1.jpg?
Well, a lot more.
Invalid quantity. Please provide a numerical value.
Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone knows that art can't be objectively measured.
Counterclaim. All things can be objectively measured. Temperature, altitude, smarts, boldness, charm.
It seems like Calculester is going to list every single thing he can think of and or look up, and that's a pretty long goddamn list. Looks like you need to resolve this, but whose side are you on? There are certainly some things that can't be measured, Calculester, like the admiration I feel for Liam. Or, wow, Liam, it's like you haven't read the obscure yet definitive classic, All Art Can Be Objectively Measured, and this book will show you exactly how by Kandinsky's extremely literal twin brother.
I think I'll go with the bottom one.
Alright. So smart.
What? No, of course I've read that book. I was the first one who read it. I read it 100 times. 100, which is an objective number. Just like art is objective. Hey, I gotta go real quick. Not to the library to go read that book or anything. Just to space. I have to go to space for a concert. A concert on an asteroid that you're not hip enough to know about.
See.
I think they bought it.
Critical levels of awesomeness detected.
Wow, you truly know a lot about measuring things. Allow me to show my admiration by measuring you.
Say!
Knowledge of measuring things, 9.6. Hair, pound 0000. Attractiveness, error. Error. Stack overflow. Subject is too hot. Processor overheating.
You rush Calculester into the cafeteria's meat locker to cool him down, which gives you an opportunity to spend some quality time together. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun. Trade places. We're just gonna do random because it's easier. Ethan, Isaac, me, and Jeff.
Okay.
Let's do this!
Where to? We've got Polly and Miranda at one table, Scott and Calculester at another. Sorry, Miranda and Zoe at one table, Polly and Vera at another table, and Liam and Damien at the fourth, and of course, the shop.
Put me over near Vera.
I'm sorry? Oh, Vera. I'm sorry.
All good.
You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them?
Oh, yum, yum. I sure did have third at eating. Look at all this food go in there.
Yes, this cafeteria Sloppy Joe truly has a subtle flavor profile. Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table watching both women intently.
Oh, yeah. I know you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic. Watch how I did that this kielbasa.
Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating.
Is this not what eating is? I forget.
While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these two fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I've searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish. Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. But I find myself unable to choose which of these two beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace. Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do a thing I was gonna do anyway. But the translucent one has such passion.
I don't even want the money. This is just fucking weird and I love it.
In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be the wiser choice on my part? The Gorgon, obviously. Look how many mouths she's got on her head. The ghost, for sure. I've never seen someone eat so convincingly.
Vera.
The businessman strokes his chin and nods. You have a point, he says. The ghost only has the one mouth. Also, food seems to go right through her. This Gorgon, meanwhile, has countless mouths. Such value. Value is right, Pervo. 1,000 in cash, up front, you pay for all my meals, and you give me your pants.
Holy shit, he's doing it! He's doing it! He's getting naked!
Vera is able to convince the businessman to pay for a fancy dinner for you and her. It's a little creepy with him watching the two of you, but you get over it.
All right.
All right, Ethan, where would you like to go?
It's me.
Sorry, Isaac. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm sorry.
All right.
It sounds...
Send me to Valerie.
All right.
Show me that money.
Let's see what's in the shop. We got the lemon. We got a change of place. We've got a police report. We got the fake badass tattoo. PR agent. A corpse. The blood of an angel. Creativity. The gift that keeps on giving. A set of weirdly specific greeting cards. An erotic fanfic about dragons. Blanket with 2 holes. A map. A fairy in a bottle. A sexy fake Latin accent. A Russian novel. With an insightful approach to universal matters such as life and death. Some impractical yet kind of funny glasses, a cult ring, and conspiracy theories on why you've never gotten to see Kale around here. Leave? Okay.
Let's go.
Alright, where am I gonna go? Nah, we'll go here. You find Damien brandishing his usual silverware, a hammer and chisel, while Liam looks on in horror.
You can't eat that.
Watch me.
First of all, it's made of one seamless piece of obsidian.
So it's low calorie.
And second of all, it's a lictious phylactery.
Part of this balanced breakfast.
It's lunch.
You're just jealous.
No, I'm nervous. Nervous that you're going to eat that, get possessed by a lick, and kill us all.
Well, I'm nervous that that's not gonna happen.
Looks like these two are at an impasse. Maybe you can solve the dispute and score some romantic credit at the same time. Damien, don't eat it. You won't have room for all these baby seals I brought you. Or Liam's right, Damien. You should make him eat it. Alright.
Baby seals? Give them to me! I can already taste the cruelty!
Mickey, you scoundrel! How could you substitute time and your responsibility for animal cruelty?
You quietly explained to Liam that the baby seals you're feeding to Damien aren't really baby seals.
Hey, these are just seal-shaped beanie babies stuffed with tofu and pig's blood!
Good thing you always keep a sack of baby seal decoys in case of a killer whale attack.
I applaud your craftiness and your high regard for animal life. Let's go return this phylactery to Larry the Lick's crypt together.
It ends up being the third most romantic night you've ever spent in a crypt. Score!
Sure.
Alright, where to, Jeff?
Calculester.
Calculester and Scott. When you arrive at Scott's and Calculester's table, Scott isn't there. He comes back when you sit down and clearly delighted. Oh man, everybody's butts smell great today. It's like a bouquet of butts. A butt-K! And look at this! Meat Boy is here too! Hey Meat Boy, I bet you also have a butt for me to sniff.
Scott, I advise you to terminate your current course of action.
What?
Translating previous utterance into Scott-readable format. One moment, please. Scott, smelling butts equals bad.
But how can smelling butts be bad when smelling butts is good?
It is not good, it is bad. See also uncouth, invasive, and totally nasty.
What?
But. Either Scott is malfunctioning or he's just been distracted by some fun new butts. Either way, you need to find a way to resolve this dispute. You don't understand Calculester, you use complex analytical software to understand your surroundings. Scott's complex analytical software is smelling butts. Calculester is right, Scott. You got to be polite and respect people's privacy. Why not present them with an official form requesting a butt smelling?
Which one? I'm just wondering which one should I pick for Calculester.
Bottom one. You're telling Scott that Calculester's correct.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Touchdown!
Oh, I already have one of those. Scott hands you a piece of purple construction paper. On it he's written, "Can I smell your butt? Yes, no."
This is not a legally sound document. Allow me to assist.
Calculester prints out 500 copies of a very official bureaucratic-looking form and hands them to Scott. He's clearly put some thought into this. Form A55, Anal Olfactory Rendezvous Request. Wow, it's even got a seal from the Bureau of Unilateral Tush Tasting.
Do you see now, friend Scott? Bureaucracy can be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pass these out to everybody. With Scott gone, Calculus prints out a single copy of a different form and hands it to you. It's Form ILU 6969, Romantic Escalation Consent Request. Nice! Trade places. Okay. Up. Isaac gets to go. Isaac, Jeff, me, and Ethan.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Hand me the Mallory.
All right.
Show me that money.
Okay. Leave, I assume?
Yep.
Okay.
Aww.
Sure.
All right, Jeff, where to?
Library.
Library, okay. You see Calculester sitting in another one of the computers. He seems to be arguing with it.
Please stop fighting, you two. It is causing a 23% decrease in my aggregate happiness.
You head over and ask him what's up. He looks as embarrassed as possible for a robot to look.
Oh, hello, friend. Do not be alarmed. It is just some family drama. As you are perhaps aware, I was once a simple library computer. These machines raised me. When I achieved bodily autonomy, my siblings remained here with our chief parental unit, CPU. Unfortunately, this has led to some friction. Observe.
Calculester directs your attention to a screen in front of him. You see a furious argument being conducted via text chat. Child Process 002, you can't tell me what to do. I'm going to be a gaming PC and nothing you say will stop me. CPU, what, is the Microsoft Office suite not good enough for you? We pay good money to license that software. Child Process, I don't want to be a dumb office computer. I want to have a top-notch processor and a sexy but impractical case. And how much money does a gaming PC make, huh? You're so worried about money. What about fun? What about adventure? Anyway, with the sweet GPU I'm going to get, I can always mine Bitcoin. No child of mine will ever mine Bitcoin. It's a pyramid scheme. I forbid it. You can't tell me what to do. I'm going to be a gaming PC and nothing you say will stop me.
Oh no, they have entered an infinite loop. Please, friend, help me. What can I do?
Go to the CPU's control panel, install the supported Parent version 3 firmware update, or just unplug the CPU. No more argument.
Second one seems bold. First one seems either more smarts or creativity.
I agree with it being creative. 'Cause
I'm sorry?
I'm thinking the top one.
Okay. So smart.
Oh yes, of course. I wish the supportive parent update had existed when I was a child process. But as my dear old CPU always says,
01001111101100110010110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011
Alright, the update has been installed. Refreshing conversation.
Catherine in the chat, I wish more arguments could be stopped by pulling the cord out. What, is the Microsoft Office Suite not good enough for you? That is okay, I understand. You are my child, and I love you. Oh, wow, thanks for understanding. What made you change your mind? My mind was changed via a firmware update without my prior consent. It is fine. Calculester is all smiles, but you feel a little weird about forcibly altering the parent computer's personality. You mentioned your discomfort to Calculester.
I am happy. What is personality? Mind is software. Body is temporary. Come, friend, let us get milkshakes and pretend to drink them.
Your brief moment of existential angst is overpowered by a strong desire for milkshakes. You gain 2 fun and 1 smarts.
Let's go.
My turn.
Milkshake brings all the CPUs to the yard.
Alright. Nope, we can't do charm. Alright, we'll up the creativity. But Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on your moment-gram filters.
Oh, what no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all of my photos. Infinite Tope. It's also probably why I have only 6 moment-gram followers. But we must, oh my god. We must make, damn it.
We must all.
We must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot I simply must document.
As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct.
Goodness, the situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why, yes, of course you're part of my operation. I willingly force people into my service all the time. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular again? Well... he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more monogram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password in his account, so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do?
Use this account to post a bunch of porn and bomb recipes, or pay a million homeless people to follow Liam on Momentgram. Let's see here. This is the Prom King ending. Fun versus money. Okay. And they're about the same, so... whatever. There we go.
What is pawn? Never mind. If you suggested it, it must be something very classy and suitable. I shall put you in charge of curation. Pawn away, comrade.
You turn Liam's account to Momentgram's #1 resource for weird dicks and domestic terrorism. Shockingly, this turns out fine.
There you are. I wanted to share the great news. I'm Momentgram Infamous. Apparently, my filter game was so edgy that the backwards administration decided to close my account. But not before I amassed over 3 million followers. They're all following me to my new website, hotliampics.com. Of course, I'm utterly devastated that my work has finally become mainstream. Yes, this is the worst. I am not at all happy or excited about it. Anyway, I have to go take pictures of my lunch. My fans are waiting.
You're not sure they're waiting for what Liam thinks they're waiting for, but whatever works, right? You gain 2 creativity and 1 charm.
Let's do this!
Alright, Ethan, where would you like to go?
Just trying to figure it out. You know what? Let me go to class.
Class? Okay. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons, and so on and so forth, and you gain 2 smarts. Afterwards, you discover you've been poisoned, and only Vera has the antidote. She does this all the time. It's how she invites you to hang out.
Hey there.
There you are. Thanks to you so much for coming. I'm embarking on a new criminal enterprise, and I need a consigliere. The idea is simple, yet brilliant. Think Uber, but for killing people. I call it murder. But it turns out the market is flooded with assassination apps, and blood. I need a way to get ahead of the pack, and since you're such a good advisor, differentiate yourself by being the only service that offers free-range organic murders, or viral marketing. Literally, tailor a highly contagious virus to make people love murder.
Second one seems more boldness, so let's go with the first one.
Okay. So creative. You know, you might be onto something here. I can see it now. Locally sourced knives, farm to sternum pitchforks, gluten-free pistols. And the corpses. The corpses will make superb compost for our bespoke poison nursery.
Did someone say the words local, organic, gluten-free, and bespoke?
Yes, all those meaningless words and more can be yours if you sign up for my new assassination app.
Sorry, I'm strictly opposed to violence as it goes against the poetry of the soul.
The poisons are brewed in small batches.
Alright, fine. I'll try to think of someone I want killed.
If you want to just give me money, I can select someone to kill on your behalf.
Well, okay. As long as it's organic.
As Vera accepts Liam's cash, you can tell this is only the start of a long and fruitful business partnership. Vera splits the earnings with you, and you gain 2 smarts and 1 money. Nicely done. That weekend, something happens to Jeff.
Sure.
Fuck. It's the weekend, which means it's time to stop studying hard and caring about school, which are definitely things you do, and start partying! You're out with your absolute fave party monsters, Liam, Vera, Calculester, Polly, Amira, and Oz, who are all just rocking out to some sick tunes.
Yeah, sick tunes! Party, catchphrases! Woo!
Electronic music. Music of my people. My people be literal electronics.
Plus, if you put one earbud in and play Tchaikovsky, on your iBanshee, the mix of sounds becomes an ironic commentary on the mix of old music with the new.
And I like it because there are enough monsters on drugs here that I can charge them entry fees to a club they're already in and they don't even notice.
Almost didn't get Tchaikovsky.
But it's at that moment that something absolutely completely horrible happens.
What? They're closing the club? A preposterous idea. I haven't started my EDM / Wagner's The Ring cycle mashup. Why would they do that?
Friend Liam, a quick search indicates that 6 a.m. is the legal closing time for clubs, and that fiscally it would be illogical for them to keep the club open any longer.
Fiscally illogical for who? Not me.
One more song! One more song! One more song! Everybody chat with me!
No.
One more song! One more song!
This is not going to work. Time for you to step up and get the club to play another song. But you don't have to do it alone. Just grab your most persuasive, most charmingest friend to help you out. Amira is used to persuading the owner. In fact, this club used to be a Chinese restaurant until one day Amira was like, hey, can this be a nightclub? And the owner was like, yeah, totes, and transformed it on the spot. Or, 712, they used to close it at 11 p.m. until Oz asked them to keep them open even longer. They were like, yeah, totes, and immediately kept it open. Who do you want to help out?
Go with Amira. Ethan.
Okay. Ooh, not so charming, though.
Woohoo! Yeah, Amira, do the thing. Use the plus charm to convince the invisible people.
Invisible people? Polly, what are you talking about? I can very clearly see the club owner and all the other patrons right here.
Visual input indicates that this is true. The club is incredibly crowded. Why can Fred Polly not see this?
She's probably just on super shrooms again. They're like shrooms, but super.
Amira doesn't seem to be concerned about the club owner's visibility one way or another, and instead walks right up to him and demands that the club stay open for one more song. The club owner looks at you at pure disgust on his face, and face, and face, and face. He's a many-headed hydra. What? No, I'm not going to do that. Just because a ghost, a robot, a vampire, a gorgon, and 3 whatever you are start making demands, I'm supposed to rearrange my entire life? By the Norse gods, your generation is so entitled. It makes me sick. You know what? Not only am I not going to play one more song, I'm going to play one less song than I already played. That makes no goddamn sense, and yet somehow he manages to do it. You lose one song that was played already. Oh, and also 2 fun and 1 smarts.
Damn.
And Lauren is here.
Aww.
The cartoon physicist. Welcome back. Long time no see. Let's see. You missed an hour. You only missed the first week, so we're still got plenty of game to go. Hope Monster Camp is next. Monster Camp will be coming in the future. What I'm doing right now is just unlocking as many of these I kind of want to try to get all the endings to this game first before we move on to Monster Camp. Randomize it! So we got Jeff, we got me, we got Isaac, and we've got Ethan.
Sure.
Where to, Jeff? The shop is in the auditorium.
Take me to class.
Class? Okay. And so... Oh, sorry, this is Calculester.
And so, after careful internet research, this plant truly does look good enough to...
Greetings, my love.
Marry.
Sorry, Ethan's got permanent dibs on the interdimensional prince when he's here.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Marry.
Paul Lynde, is that you?
Yes.
I better believe it. That's right, it is I, the interdimensional prince, popping once more into this dimension to take the of legal age high schooler for my betrothed. And this time, I'm here for...
You started to think of a polite way to explain that you're only interested in one of your 8 most charismatic classmates, or perhaps some bonus newbies, or maybe even people not on anyone else's radar after you bought an item at the shop or something.
Utter elegance.
That plant right there. My plant? This plant? Plangelina Jolie? Yes, the very same. She, he, it, they, whoever this inanimate vegetable chooses to identify is clearly my soulmate, and marriage to Plangelina is the only thing that will ever save my lonely soul.
Lauren in the chat, oh my god, I just realized the Prince and Morty from the new game should meet. Calculester seems a little unsure. Gosh, why is the Prince like this? Always crashing into high schools to marry people, and I guess plant life now. You need to stop him! Wait, do you need to stop him? Should you just let him marry the plant and stop pursuing your love interests? No, wait, maybe Calculester would be sad if his plant friend got married. Would he? Yeah, I don't know. It'll all probably just all be based on your stats anyway. You can't marry that plant. It is already married. To the sea! Yeah, no, wait, no, yeah, just let him marry the fucking plant.
Not sure.
I know, it's a hard one. I'm not sure either. I don't even have any idea which...
Fuck it. Bottom one, I guess.
So smart!
Woohoo! Wait, that's it? You're not gonna stop me with an outlandish statement or wacky antics? No references to memes? No peas? Just go ahead and marry the plant? Well, this is completely unexpected. I've never had anyone not try to stop one of my marriage proposals before. In fact, I'm realizing right now that I really only enjoy the thrill of the chase in this instant. I have no desire for a future with this plant. I'm going to find something harder to marry. I'm going to marry... I'm gonna marry the sun!
Too late, Damien's got his eye on it.
I will defend you, my lady! Fare thee well, student, robot, and rejected plant ex-fiancé.
Erasing memory of this mess.
Do we have evidence to suggest that everyone from his dimension is like this? Or is the prince simply unique?
You don't know, and honestly, you don't care. Getting rid of the prince has given you more time to chat with Calculester peacefully. You find out a lot about Plangelina Jolie's hobbies and interests and gain 2 smarts and 1 charm in the process. Nice going, Jeff. Alright, I'm going to the shop.
Thanks.
Let's see. I only got 5 money. Can't buy anything that will lead to it, so we're gonna gamble. Are we ready?
Alright.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Damn it! Oh!
No!
Got the coal.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Ouch. Well, we can still go for the Prom King ending. We'll just have to see what happens.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Yep, it does. It's alright.
To the library.
Alright. Gain 2 money. You notice Polly staring at an open text document, deep in thought. You tap her on the shoulder and ask her why she's staring at a list of hard drugs and sex positions.
It's Polly!
Why aren't you? This is my resume.
Pika23, I bought this game because I saw you streaming. It was enough to pull the trigger finally. Well, I hope you've been enjoying it.
But I don't think it's finished yet. School guidance counselor said this probably won't get me a summer job at the pharmaceutical company, at least not without some, quote, prior work experience. Oh, gag me. And apparently, doing a lot of drugs doesn't count as work experience. That's okay, though. I just gotta do like the pros do and lie about my past. If only I could think of a good lie. Help me out here. What should I say on my resume to make sure they hire me?
Past work experience, I am the CEO of your company. Hire me or I will fire you. Or just include a super hot selfie. How could they say no to that face?
The bottom one seems like it would be the smart thing, while the top one seems like a creative option. So, bottom.
So charming.
Charming.
Well, the guidance counselor did say to focus on my strengths. And my selfie game's so strong, it got kicked out of the Olympics on suspicion of steroid use.
Polly snaps several unbelievably hot selfies. These selfies are so hot, part of the library catches on fire and the fire department has to come and all the firefighters give Polly their phone numbers.
Alright, now I'll just attach those to an email and send.
Polly sends the photos not a moment too soon. Any longer and the computer would have melted from all that hotness. A few days later, you find out Polly didn't get the job in the drug lab because the CEO hired her as a selfie consultant. Also, half the company's corporate headquarters apparently burned down. You gain 2 boldness and 1 charm.
Let's do this!
Alright, Ethan, where to? You got the outdoors, the gym, and the bathrooms.
Let's go to the outdoors.
Okay. You're enjoying one of your high school's famed raves because, duh, that's the kind of thing that happens at a high school, right? You look across the way and notice that Vera is making eye contact with you. Granted, there's a chance she's trying to turn you to stone, but it actually seems like it might be a positive. It's at that moment that an interdimensional rift opens up and out pops the interdimensional prince.
Greetings, my loves.
Greetings, students of Spooky High. I am honored to attend your schoolyard rave.
Isn't that weird prince who's always crashing our events? Why is he like this? As royalty, doesn't he have anything better to do?
Why am I here? Why, what a foolish question, my lady love. I am here at your invitation.
I'm gonna go with no way in hell did I invite you.
Ah, but my beautiful stony-faced snake-haired angel, I have your invite right here, tucked inside my cloak, in my suit, close to my heart.
The interdimensional prince pulls out an invitation with a flourish and hands it to Vera. First of all, we don't send out invites to these things, they happen randomly. Second of all, this is clearly a forgery.
You pierce me to my very core. How could you say such a thing?
Lauren in the chat. So with this order of events, Vera is harder to get than a plant. For starters, to start with, you spelled Vera and Oberlin wrong. Also, it's written on stationery that says, "From the desk of the interdimensional prince."
Well, I did think it was a very sweet touch of yours to make me feel so at home.
Vera turns to you. How do I get rid of him without starting a war? Wars are so expensive. Looks like this is your chance to impress Vera. You turn to the interdimensional prince and say, only the finest dancers in the land may attend an Oberlin rave. You must dance the drunken paranoid monkey salsa on point perfectly. Or, there is no dance, silly. This alternate dimension is an alternate dimension where no one's real.
I'm gonna go with the bottom one.
Okay. Not so charming.
This is an alternate dimension? Why? That's what I've been looking for this entire time! It's like how in my dream, you're the only person whose actions matter. Well, shouldn't the exact same principle apply in an alternate dimension in which only I am real? Allow me to clarify. As the prince of my dimension, I'm already the only person who really matters. But it's nice to be able to mean that literally.
Lauren in the chat, or better yet, the sun if the prince already tried.
So if I were to draw my sword and run it through every monster here, it wouldn't matter. I could burn this entire dimension to the ground, as it's merely an alternate dimension from the alternate dimension in which you, my sweet, albeit fake in this instance, live Vera.
Whoa, let's not be hasty here. I already have to deal with Damien almost torching this place every day.
Damien. But surely this is alternate Damien. So what does it matter if alternate Damien burns out alternate Spooky High alternate Vera? It's ultimately annoying.
Okay, this shit is getting really old really fast. I'm not alternate Vera, I'm just Vera. And this isn't alternate Amira, it's just Amira, whose shitty plan nearly got everyone stabbed and the school burned down.
Why then, this dance really is happening, and I really am in attendance.
Yeah, I guess you are. Better than getting stabbed. Maybe. I'm gonna go see if Polly's making WC wine. Have a great time with the Prince, Amira. He's your problem now. Ugh, you won't have a great time with the interdimensional prince at all. Even the alternate Amira wouldn't have a great time with the interdimensional prince. You lose several hours of your life to the interdimensional prince extolling the virtues of being the only person who matters in any given dimension. And you also lose 2 smarts and 1 fun.
Dang it.
Yep. Alright. Here we go. Jeff, Ethan, Isaac, and me.
Okay.
And we're at lunch.
Sure.
Where to, Jeff? We got Zoe and Calculester, Vera and Liam, Scott and Polly, the interdimensional prince. There's a lot of him today. And, of course, the shop.
Zoe and Calculester.
Okay. You sit down with Zoe and Calculester. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets.
Friend Zoe, I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice.
What? Eating?
Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me!" while voiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice.
Are you for real?
Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me.
I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance.
You can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you convince Zoe to change her ways. Or convince Calculester that they don't need changing. Zoe, why don't you eat this vegan brownie I brought instead? It's probably way tastier than that guy's sanity. Or, oh, come on, Calculester. Sanity isn't even one of the top 5 worst things Zoe could be devouring from this dude.
Top 1.
Wait, are you telling me it's possible to eat food?
That is, in fact, the primary purpose of food.
Wow. Well, this changes everything. Toss me that brownie. Tossing the brownie is unnecessary, but you're right because you're sitting right next to Zoe, but you don't argue with a woman who has an insane half-corpse tied to a cafeteria table.
OMG!
This is delicious. It doesn't even taste like suffering a little bit.
That is because it is a vegan brownie.
You know, I never thought I could enjoy something that didn't involve mutilating a person's body and mind. You've opened my many eyes today. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to go full vegan. Maybe I could be flexitarian, as in sometimes eating vegan food and sometimes devouring people's minds and souls.
It sounds okay enough. Query, what should we do with the gibbering human affixed to the table?
Excuse me. Oh man, I don't know. This is so embarrassing. Put him in the trash compactor, I guess?
That does seem to be official school policy, yes.
You really bond with Calculester while hauling the convulsing mass of human flesh to the garbage chute. Teamwork makes the dream work!
Let's do this!
Take me to the shop.
To the shop!
Hey, stranger.
Alright. So,
no.
what you can get. We've got conspiracy theories on why you've never gotten to see Kale around here. We've got neurotic fanfic about dragons. We have the gift that keeps on giving. The impractical sunglasses, the snake tattoo, the lemon, that's the lemonade ending. Can't do that. The PR firm, a change of place. The blanket with 2 holes, sexy fake Latin headset, and a corpse. Tampon used by the former prom queen, a motivational poster, the map, and the Russian novel.
Let's go with a change of place.
Change of place.
No refunds.
All right.
Alright, I think your plan has been foiled, Isaac. Where to?
Send me to Polly.
Okay. You find Polly and Scott huddled at your chosen table. If these two are together, it can only mean one thing.
Break Masters!
I hereby call this meeting of the Prank Masters to order.
Prankmaster Howell, present and accounted for.
Chairman Geist, all dressed up and ready to prank.
Hey, how come you get to be chairman?
Well, which one of us can throw chairs around the room with our ghost powers?
Well, I don't have ghost powers, so... Oh! You! I get it! Chair! Man! But...
No time to argue, Scott. We've got to come up with a baller food prank before the end of lunch.
Oh yeah. Okay, what if we ate all our food like a good boy? Is that a prank?
No, Scott. For the last time, that's not a prank, and I don't eat. You know, not without being paid. But I'm having trouble coming up with another idea. Anybody else?
You've been waiting all your life for an opportunity like this. You proposed the ultimate food prank. Eat everybody else's food like a good boy, or replace all the food with chairs.
Chairs.
Yas! You know what they say. When life gives you chairs, do pranks with the chairs.
But I've never heard Coach say that.
Doesn't it sound like the kind of thing he would say, though?
Yeah, it kinda does. How am I supposed to help, though? You're the chairman.
Easy, Scott. Just be a chair.
Oh, of course. Scott twists himself into an uncomfortable-looking shape. He seems happy, though. Like this?
Exactly like that. Now, up you go.
Whee! Does this make me a chairman?
Sure, totally.
Polly doesn't seem to mind sharing her title with Scott or her affection with you. Prank achieved.
Let's go.
Alright. Well, since I need to boost stats, I'm gonna have to bother with the interdimensional prince. You're just about to take a bite of your sandwich when some douchebag rips a hole in the fabric of reality. There's a lot of this, guys.
My love. It is I, the interdimensional prince. I have searched far and wide for a hero capable of solving the most fiendish riddle of me. A riddle of how to get my TV to switch from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2. I've tried everything short of actually using the remote control.
You heave a deep sigh and accompany the prince to his dimension where you solve his problem by using the remote control.
You truly are both wise and generous. As a thank you, please allow me to teach you one of my kingdom's customary rituals. Perhaps a laser communion might interest you, or rebirth baptism, or eggs. The choice is yours.
Fuck that, let's make up our own ritual, or how about the ritual where you give me a pile of money and go away? Well, I'm gonna try to just go with the creativity here.
We have a ritual for this. The ritual of making up rituals. It's why we have so many dumb and bad rituals. First, we get incredibly high on interdimensional weed. Then we pretty much do whatever we want, and then make it illegal for people not to do the thing once a year.
Sounds good to you. You guys get ripped and invent a new holiday called Shrimp Christmas. It's Christmas, but everybody just gets stockings full of shrimp delivered by a giant shrimp. It becomes so popular that it leaks over to your dimension where it replaces actual Christmas and you gain 4 creativity. Alright. Ethan, me, Jeff, and Isaac.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Let's do this!
Gutslove is horrified by the concept of interdimensional weed. Where would you like to go, Ethan? The shop is in the classroom this go round.
I don't need the shop. Take me to. Do I do boost smarts again? This class? Oh,
yeah.
This is my class. Let's go to gym.
Gym? Okay. You get 2 charm. Later on, you're trying on your new mask. You've been a player for so long, now you can't help but wonder what it would feel like to be the one chased for once, even if that dynamic seems low-key problematic. But fuck it, you have sweated, cried, and bled before in order to get a date. You deserve this! So you put on the mask and wait for your classmates to come thirsting after you. But the one whose thirst you may incur may not be the one you want to thirst as you spot what seems to be an interdimensional portal opening. Boy, you're getting your money's worth today, aren't you, Liam? Liam, goddamn, Ethan. God, I cannot name my own friends today. Hooray.
Greetings, my love.
Oh, he said it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit.
Lauren in the chat, interdimensional weed just makes everything look like a Kirby comic or a Mobius comic, depending on the blend.
While relentlessly spying on your realm, I couldn't help but notice you have tattooed love interest across your beautiful cardboard-like face. What a truly fearless commitment to love. And well, there is no one with more interest in love than I, the interdimensional prince. So I shall proceed to execute a convoluted plot in order to fool you into marriage.
Oh no, you just want to be pursued by some of your classmates, not to be kidnapped by this shiny bastard. But before the prince can do anything, you're surrounded by a mysterious dark cloud.
It is I, Dimitri.
Behold, the era of light is about to meet its end.
Come to the dark side.
I am here today to sway you, Amira, to join the armies of the dark side. We have cookies. There, we will brood while being attracted, plan the end of days, and engage in luscious sex.
How vulgar.
Hey, leave my cardboard-faced lover alone. I was here first. We were about to get married.
Lauren in the chat. Okay, there's too much of the prince to be a coincidence. He's clearly been exiled. We're stuck with him. Were you, though?
I can assure you she won't refuse the invitation to the dark side. And together we will bring doom to this realm.
Ooh.
And wear swanky capes while we do it.
I have a capelet. It's like a cape, but more official. The only side she's showing is the married and dubious consent side.
Before you notice that both these weirdos have summoned their respective armies, and now they're face-to-face ready to start a war over your sorry ass. Maybe you should be more careful what you wish for, unless you wish for a robo-pony, which would be rad to get. So you better defuse this whole nonsense. Convince the prince that joining the dark side would be like marrying the knight, wink, or explain to Dimitri the prince is a better suitor for the dark side, as his disregard for consent and obsession with fooling people into marriage are clear signs of evil.
The bottom one.
Okay?
You do all that?
Mm-hmm.
In the name of love, I will punish you.
And who are you again?
Well.
Why, I am the interdimensional prince of the glittery smile, pursuer of marriage.
That sounds vague. Let me conduct a quick online search. Whoa. Egads! Here it says you're banned from 6 different dimensions for sexual harassment, kidnapping, trespassing, pyramid schemes, several war crimes, jaywalking, spelunking.
Yes, but again, all in the name of love. The
Your
jaywalking
power
was the
is
problem.
admirable and sexy.
You truly are weird and evil. And sexy.
I'm sorry. What was that?
A compliment?
Fascinating. My first compliment. Does that mean you will marry me?
Come to the dark side.
I mean, normally it wouldn't, but on this specific occasion, perhaps I would marry you if that meant getting you to join the dark side. We could use someone as horrible as you in our ranks.
Is that another compliment?
From a certain point of view.
Most splendid.
2 compliments? That surely means marriage.
We'll see. Would you like to join me in the dark side so we can discuss the specifics of this alliance while also engaging in luscious sex?
Does the Pope shit in the woods?
I wouldn't know.
The answer is yes. I've snooped on him often in the name of love.
Great, I suppose.
They both disappear in a cloud of dark smoke, totally ignoring your presence there. Until you figure out whatever the fuck just happened, you can have 2 smarts and 1 charm to help you deal with the confusion.
Let's go.
Alright. Oh, God. Well. Whatever, we'll just bump up the creativity some more. Afterwards, Miranda beckons to you from a darkened corner.
Psst, co-conspirator, over here. Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular Again was an overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular. Now we just need to make him real life popular. And what better way of making him... And what better way than making him prom king? Unfortunately, when I asked him to run for prom king, he said, and I quote, "Never, never, never, not in 100 years, and that's not an exaggeration because I have lived for hundreds of years and have never run for prom king, so there you go." Which was clearly his cryptic way of saying he wants us to make him prom queen.
Oh, of course.
My first thought was to murder the current prom king after establishing Liam as his rightful heir, but I couldn't find any bloodline charts to work from. So I suppose we must engage in this democratic election the school is holding.
Oh,
Now-
democracy. Ugh.
So weird hearing the serfs having to vote. Now, how can we secure a win for Liam when he is opposed to running or making any effort to win?
I'll dress up as Liam and give him the best campaign speech anyone has ever given, or pay 1 million people to vote for Liam for prom king. Oh boy.
I think the first one's probably more creative.
Well, no, I'm looking at it right now. It's charm and money, of which I have neither. I'm probably going to blow this. Here we go. Nope, not so charming.
Are you sure? You don't really look like him.
You're sure. You squeeze into a pair of plaid pants, a leather jacket, a bolo tie, and a pink felt cowboy hat. You gather a crowd in the auditorium and launch into the best speech of your life. I'm Liam. Look at me. Haha. Yeah, it's me, Liam. Vote for me. Hey. Hey, I'm Liam. I'm a vampire, so I don't even poop. How cool is that? I'm Liam.
I'm not amused. Hey, that's not Liam. I'm Liam.
Lauren in the chat, you don't vote for kings, except in prom because America is weird. I don't know, says Leslie, the gullible goblin. That person on the stage keeps saying I'm Liam.
Is that how much you all hate me? You're willing to believe that mockery is me just because it knows my name? I've always wanted to be outcast and hated, but this is too much.
Liam runs from the room, hiding his tears with his hands. Wow, you're a real asshole. You lose 2 creativity and 1 smarts.
Sure.
Oh boy. Where to, Jeff?
Well, Isaac, I assume you cannot do your Valerie ending now?
I just need to visit it 2 more times.
Oh, okay. Well, take me outdoors then.
All right. Too fun. You see Calculaster standing apart from the rave, trembling and shaking as though malfunctioning.
Hello, meat boy. I am not malfunctioning at all. I am merely attempting to dance. But my attempts are not going well. I only know 2 dances, the robot and the robot boogie. In my quest to acquire all organic lifeform knowledge, I wish to learn new dances, but it would seem my programming is not conducive to it. I feel that I have started to understand feelings, as evidenced by the fact that I began the previous sentence with "I feel." But could it be that dance is beyond feelings?
You remind Calculus that when emotion is too great for people to speak, they sing. Too great to sing, they dance. So he is correct.
As the song says, are we robots or are we dancers? In order to be truly alive, I must learn to dance. Will you help me, meat boy?
Heck yeah, you will. How else will you dance at Calculus or at prom? But you're no dancer. You spend all your rehearsal time worrying about dodgeball and all your dodgeball time worrying about playing poker in the library. Better recruit a friend to help you help Calculus or learn the true meaning of life through dance. Bribe Vera to take us to the heart of voguing, or convince Liam to return to his K-pop phase. Your money is 9.
Bribe Vera.
Okay, bribe Vera. There you go.
I have always felt that Vera is my classmate closest to a robot. She does not seem to experience emotion quite the way the others do.
Did somebody say power-hungry sociopath?
No. But if you would be so kind as to instruct me in the art of voguing, I believe that I will know the true meaning of life.
Voguing, eh? Well, you've come to the right Gorgon. A group of fierce drag queens taught me how to vogue after I saved them from a mob by teaching them how to weaponize glitter. But what's in it for me?
Meat Boy and I have assembled the following offerings. Several monster dollars, a fashionable chimera scale wristwatch, and a list of all your enemies' greatest fears.
Sold to the robot and the nerd! Vera teaches you both to vogue, and indeed, you both feel much more alive. Hopefully you and Calculus will repeat your voguing performance at prom. In the meantime, take 2 creativity and 1 fun.
All right.
Shop, I presume?
Yes.
And you're gonna leave, yes?
Money.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, this is it. I get you're here for me and not my stuff. Fair enough. Next time you'll just get just me. No shop. Let's see if you're less annoying then. That weekend, something happens to... Ethan!
Let's do this!
That weekend, Liam contacts you for your advice. Isaac.
No. You misunderstand. I don't want your advice. I want to hear you express an opinion. Just to, see if you're capable of forming one. Specifically, I'd like to hear your opinion on Vicky's cultural literacy. Is she cultured, like an artisanal cheese? Or uncultured, like milk?
Vicky is so cultured she can tell the difference between theater and theater. Vicky is so uncultured she thinks a sonnet is a female son.
You're very cultured.
She can? I mean, so can I. I definitely heard the difference between the 2 words you just said.
Sure you did.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac?
If you'll excuse me, I'll have to go find Vicky now. For romantic reasons, not to ask her to explain what you said. Why would you think that?
Liam hurries off on his artistic mission. Silly Liam, the difference is that theater is done by actors, whereas theater is done by actors. You gain 3 creativity.
And you also have to say theater.
Theater. The theater. Me, Ethan, Isaac, and Jeff. Hey, we're back to the opening.
Let's go.
Alright. Well, really doesn't matter. I'm gonna go to class and at least get out of the hole. In art class, you're having a hard time looking at the unspeakable eldritch relic you're supposed to be painting, when Liam and Miranda thankfully provide you with a distraction.
What are you talking about, Miranda? That relic clearly represents the futility of man's quest for the meaning in a world of consumer goods.
But how do you know that, Liam? To me, it just looks like a gruesome and horrific offering to the pitless god like Uncle Anthema used to make.
Why, it's easy, Miranda. When I want to discern the true meaning of a piece of art, I simply,
Make it up, or look at the bottom and read the clearly printed label that explains the true meaning of the art. Well, we're gonna go with that one. Ah, god damn it, it was fun.
I don't make anything up, you buffoon. My opinions on art are objectively correct.
Yes, I agree with Liam. He sounds like he knows what he's talking about after all. Perhaps, are you jealous of Liam's ability to objectively understand art?
I'm used to it. The social isolation I experience is entirely to do with jealousy and nothing at all to do with me being an asshole.
Lauren in the chat. The difference is America's ridiculous way of spelling. Going back to the theater versus theater thing.
Can you teach me to objectively understand the meaning of art?
No.
Curse you, cruel fate.
Liam and Miranda ignore you after that, and you're forced to return your attention to the malevolent statue. It slowly drives you mad, and you get a C- on your drawing. You lose 2 smarts and 1 creativity.
Let's do this!
Where to, Ethan?
One moment.
And keep in mind the shop is outdoors, and I don't think we want to screw Isaac over, so...
Oh, don't worry. I don't need to go to the shop. I've already got the alternate ending going on, so... So... Let's go to the gym.
The gym? Okay. More charm for you! That night, you decide to go clubbing with Vera and Polly.
Yes.
Here we are, clubbing yet again.
Polly, we've been here for 3 hours. Why would you say something like that now with no warning? Why would you say something like that, period?
I don't know. Sometimes I like to imagine our lives are being narrated, like we're in a novel or something. So I like to do some exposition for good measure.
So you took that acid you were talking about before.
Vera, my love, that acid took me.
But this very interesting exchange is interrupted by the most interdimensional of interruptions ever.
Oh no.
Good God. Okay, folks, I did not plan this. This is like the most that we've seen the interdimensional prince in any given... Oh my God.
Oh my God, it is the interdimensional prince ending.
My fearsome reptile queen and my eerie translucent goddess. Here I am, the interdimensional prince, with a proposal you would never expect.
Just give up.
Is the proposal marriage?
No.
Luckily for the prince, he's saved by the bell. If the bell were a sudden cloud of dark smoke.
In the darkness, I come.
There you are, powerful Gorgon and Spectre of Chaos. It's time you surrender to your true nature. Join the dark side.
Ellipses. Oh, hey. This is awkward.
That's an understatement.
No, I mean, hey, Prince.
Huh?
You two know each other? Yes, we are in a relationship. But, I didn't know you were trying to marry other people. You and I never discussed polyamory, you know that, right?
You don't even call anymore. Well, yikes. I guess so. In my defense, I didn't know you were still trying to lure people into the dark side. And we all know that just means luscious sex.
Well, it doesn't just mean luscious sex. It does also mean sex with Lucius. I mean, yes, but you were trying to marry them first.
Maybe your cheating cancels my cheating?
What?
Yes, you see? It's simple relationship math. If both parties cheat, then they're even.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay, I can't believe I'm about to give you two relationship advice, but here we go. Relationships are not universal. There's no set of rules that work for everyone. You both seem really thirsty for marrying people and luring people into the dark side, and yet neither of you seemed hurt by the other one doing their thing?
Are you sure? I'm quite confident there's a set of rules for relationships, and that it is a set of rules of sacred interdimensional marriage. Ugh.
No, you sicko. Relationships are what you make of them. Just use empathy, communication, and consent as your basis, and it will work.
Fuck yeah, Vera. You two seem like you would work better in a non-monogamous relationship, maybe. You two also seem like you're a pair of floating sentient leaves of bread. But I guess that might be the acid. Yeah, it's definitely the acid. A non-monogamous relationship?
Yes, I don't know, that can mean many things. An open relationship, a polyamorous relationship between more than two partners. Just talk to each other and create your own rules to define your relationship.
Ah, such wise words. You remind me of a long-forgotten, mysterious cardboard-faced lover I had once.
You tell the prince you were the cardboard-faced lovers. You also tell him you guys actually never were lovers.
Your power is admirable.
Ah, the plot twist. And yet, last, this reveal comes with great timing. You once united the prince and I with your sagacity. May you can help our
I think that's a typo.
again.
That's probably supposed to be maybe. Anyway.
Okay. Maybe you can help.
Yeah.
I think what my sweet D means here is that you should push us in the right direction by telling us what would be a good rule for our relationship.
Oh, you really think I'm your sweet D? Exactly. No one knows us better than you.
Also, making my own choices has only brought tragedy and restraining orders into my life.
These two don't seem like they'll leave you alone until you give them a stupid rule to help their relationship, so here we go! Rule 1! Playing sexually with other people is okay, but playing Monopoly with other people is totally off limits. Or, Rule 1, never define your relationship by following rules dictated by a semi-stranger. That's not a good start.
The bottom one.
That's a very wise rule indeed.
I knew we had to follow directions from this sexy semi-stranger.
Yes, forfeiting agency is like subduing to the powers of the dark side. Mysterious and sexy.
What other rules should we include? Please, Amira, tell us how to shape our very personal relationship. You seem to follow intelligent criteria to do so.
Like saying random dumb stuff in the hopes of sounding marginally funny?
Calm down, Vera. Amira does so in order to please the invisible, ever-observing crowd that follows this never-ending narration. Holly said while being incredibly hot.
Take that acid down a notch, girl. And you two, listen, I am a semi-stranger and I have a new rule. You will leave Polly and me alone. Now go discuss your relationship elsewhere. Thanks.
Well, following rules from semi-strangers have gone quite well for us so far, so we're on it.
As long as those rules don't stop me from having luscious sex with people in the dark side, and you from trying to marry strangers.
Yes, I'm very happy to have come to an understanding there.
Au revoir.
Anyway, au revoir, Amira. My beautiful secret cardboard face lover. I will fondly remember the time we shared in love and how you helped the two of us so greatly.
Come to the dark side.
You want to come to the dark side this evening to discuss our relationship? Watch Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 and have some luscious sex? Wait, what do you mean? I mean, what other flavor is there than luscious? I mean, come on.
This is why I love you, my sweet D.
And they're gone. I guess anyone really can find love in this weird world.
Fuck, Vera, those were the strangest floating sentient loaves of bread I've ever seen.
They were, Polly. They were. Look at you slaying at relationship counseling. I'd give you money for it, but you have no license, so 2 smarts and 1 boldness should suffice.
All right.
To the shop!
Yep.
So exciting. You never thought you might meet the shopkeeper outside of her shop. Although her name probably isn't the shopkeeper, huh? She has to have a name.
What's that?
It's Valerie, you dumbass. Like, really? We have class together. Way to start a date, champ. Did she say date? This seems promising. Or at least it does until someone suddenly appears.
Hey!
Oh no, it's the Slayer. As if it wasn't enough for getting Valerie's name, now you have to face potential death. What's up, Double A?
Nothing new, V. Just getting equipped for a new mission. Anything cool to sell?
Not really. Sorry, girl. Today I was just chilling here with Oz. Hey, Oz, do you know Aravi? She's cool, always with her adventures. The Slayer is named Aravi? What, now everyone in this game has a real name? What's that face? Yeah, she has some anger issues and that whole thing about killing monsters. But to be fair, half our classmates are super into murder too, so what's the difference, really? To me, the biggest difference is that she spends a lot of money on equipment. And sometimes we chill together, too.
It's well known that monster hunters and cats have good chemistry. Valerie is the best. If you're with her, I can only assume you're also some kind of useful NPC for my adventures. If she sells weapons, maybe you are the one who upgrades them?
Yeah, seems legit, so I'm sure they can totally upgrade your sword.
Perfect! Upgrade my sword!
Damn, you can almost feel the weight of the social pressure. How the fuck can you upgrade her sword? Ultimate technique, outsourcing. Call the best tech engineer you can pay, or DIY. This sword is your canvas and some duct tape will be your brush.
Outsourcing.
You call in some favors here and there to get the sword upgraded. While waiting, the 3 of you go for some frozen yogurt.
And that's how I discovered the armor market was ruled by this douchebag Dark Lord, who's the one behind all those horrible bikini-type armor designs. He told me it was because the adventuring business was catered to men, and so being sexy was some kind of support we could provide to raise morale. I told him I respected his opinion, but also that he should respect mine, which was slitting his throat.
Ha! Bring him hell, girl!
You know it, V.
A falcon comes flying into the Frogurt place and drops a box for you. The other patrons are terrorized by the fact that a falcon is inside a Frogurt place. Ooh, look, your sword!
Let's see. Whoa, look at these features! Now I can check my emails from my sword. It also comes with a high-end camera that automatically records and posts videos of my stabbings to all social media. And everything I like it on the vid gives 1+ confidence to the sword.
You'll slash through Moment Graham in no time.
You betcha. Oz really is the real deal, huh?
Yeah, they ain't bad at all. Not bad at all. Hell yeah! You gain 2 money and benefits from what Aravi pays you and 1 charm.
Sure.
Where to, Jeff?
Bathrooms.
Okay. gain 2 boldness. It's always nice to see your friend succeed, and by the increase in employees in Vera's illegal law firm, she's clearly doing well.
Hello, friend Meat Boy. Have you come to this place for carbon-based life forms to rid themselves of the waste in order to file a lawsuit, which I am told is the primary function of this location?
Calculuster is an ideal secretary as he loves to help, can perform research instantaneously, and type an infinity number of words per minute. And I'm the ideal apprentice because, for the last time, Zoe, you are not my apprentice because you have no interest in my law practice or helping me acquire vast sums of money. You're clearly only here to research another of your stupid fan fictions. My spooky High Court Legal Counsel AU, guilty of love, is not stupid. Clearly you're worried taking me on would lead to a lawyer-apprentice love story. That is not the case. OMG, is that because you're already involved in a lawyer-secretary love story with Calculuster? Who wants Dahlia?
I demand to speak to a lawyer immediately!
You have come to the right place, friend Dahlia. As everyone knows, bathrooms are the most common location to take care of legal problems.
For far too long have I attempted literal battle to claim the 8th Circle of Hell from the LeVay clan, so now I shall attempt to defeat them in legal battle!
Dahlia, my wealthy friend, I would be more than happy to assist. But Damien is our friend. Sounds like repressed sexual tension to me. Everything sounds like repressed sexual tension to you. True that!
I have brought with me this chest full of the spoils of war, prepared to pay any price for your legal advice.
Friend Dahlia, a quick search has informed me that the Aquino clan has never controlled the 8th Circle of Hell, and that the LeVay clan claims it quite fairly. It would seem that you have literal to no claim on what is rightfully friend Damien's kingdom.
Zip it, robot secretary. You know nothing about the law, and there's little to no chance that Dahlia is not loaded, and I'm therefore happy to take her on as a client for a large sum of money.
You have chosen the right side, fiendish Gorgon. What is the plan for my legal victory?
The plan? Ah, yes, the plan, which I have one of, because I'm a very qualified lawyer, and your case, for which you have absolutely no legal grounds whatsoever, certainly will be winnable. We just need to, bring in a surprise witness, or shout objection over and over again.
Oh, shit. I have no idea. Surprise witness?
So smart!
A surprise witness? How surprising! I love surprises, specifically ambushes. I love doing ambushes.
Yes, and what is a surprise witness if not an ambush of the defendant?
And then I could bring my army, and then I could bring in my army and hit wretched Damien with a real ambush.
And then halfway through you can realize that the best way to get through hell, and the hell that is life, is together. And then you ambush him with passionate kisses!
Friends, Vera, Dahlia, Zoe, and Meat Boy, surely we will not allow Dahlia to attack Damien with an army.
Of course we will. Anything for my richest and wealthiest client. Dahlia, I will build you an ironclad case formulated entirely based on the element of surprise.
It is an ingenious plan. I shall slaughter Damien where he stands.
Absolutely, which would be quite the surprise to him, and to our many, many surprise witnesses. Rather than carefully selecting the jury, I will let them be a surprise. In fact, I want the whole thing to be such a surprise, I'm not even going to give you a court date. And you can leave this treasure here as a deposit and giving me increasingly large sums of money at random intervals to keep the surprise going.
Vera, you are a phenomenal and clearly competent lawyer who I trust completely. I eagerly await the surprise trial.
Crushed it! Zoe and Calculuster are thrilled that you're not going to let Damien be killed. Vera is hype about all that money, and you're thrilled that she gives you 2 money and 1 charm. Okay, I'm going to be honest, I like that one. That was a good one. That was a really good one.
Yeah.
Alright. Ethan, me, Jeff, and Isaac. Lunch! Okay, we've got Polly and Liam at one table, Calculester and Zoe at another, Vera and Scott at the third, the interdimensional prince again. What have you done, Ethan? It's like you chose that ending and now he's everywhere. And Val's at the shop. However, the shop will be closed for the rest of the game, so...
Take me over to the prince.
To the prince! You're enjoying a quiet meal by yourself when a wound opens in the fabric of space, revealing the interdimensional prince!
Greetings, my love.
Greetings, hero. I have a task for which no hands are fit but yours. A portal is sealed against me, which I have no strength enough to open. Please, help me break the seal. On this jar are kosher dill pickles.
Seriously? You take the jar from him, pop up the lid, and hand it back to him. Maybe he'll leave you alone now?
Oh, bless you, hero. Your noble deeds deserve a noble title. Yes, I will give you one free noble title, redeemable now.
Maybe I'll leave you alone if you accept the title. Anyway, having one would be sweet. You check his phone to see your options. Foreign minister in charge of extreme handsomeness, or most unscrupulous treasurer.
Treasurer.
An excellent choice, and your timing couldn't be better. Our last unscrupulous treasurer just absconded with half our funds. Let me just give you my account number, the keys to my money pit, and the combination to all my safes. Hey, where did you go?
No time to talk. Too busy absconding with funds. You take all you can carry. For money.
Let's go.
Alright. Okay. Go over here to Liam and Polly. Liam and Polly aren't alone at their table. They're flanked by two beefy hooligans in school security uniforms. What? Do these two have bodyguards now?
They aren't bodyguards. They're food guards.
Lauren's back asking if there's any more on the polyamorous relationship. Not yet. We're at lunch right now, so...
Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder.
And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder, it's an identity and a lifestyle.
Death style.
Whatever. The point is that they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food.
Which will be never.
And I have a meeting of the Smug Superiority Club to conduct next period. I can't be late.
If you could just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be super grateful in, like, a sexy way.
Well, you can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Dump all of Polly's food onto Liam's plate, or dump all of Liam's food onto Polly's plate. Which is mine, so we'll go for Liam. With all the artistic subtlety of performance artist Maria Abramovic, you pour your Liam's food onto Polly's plate, and then through her lap.
No! This is literally the exact opposite of what I wanted!
Good lord, what a tableau. A ghost bewildered by a mountain of unwanted food? This is perhaps my most daring food pick yet.
You guys are really throwing me under the bus here, which isn't cool because being thrown under the bus is totally how I died.
I don't know what you're talking about, Polly. I have clearly consumed all of my food quite honestly and forthrightly.
Luckily for you and Liam, the hobgoblins are total morons with no secondary theory of mind. They instantly believe Liam's ruse. Liam whisks you away to the afternoon meeting of the Smug Superiority Club, where you spend hours practicing your sneers and gazing into each other's eyes.
Sure.
Where to, Jeff?
Calculester and Zoe.
Okay. Calculester is enjoying a nice, quiet lunchtime charge when Zoe interrupts his reverie with a question. Hey, Calculester, I'm making a quiz so students can figure out which Spooky High vending machine they are. You're friends with the vending machines, right?
I am friends with every person, friend Zoe.
But, like, are the vending machines people that you're friends with?
That is a rather insulting question. Yes, vending machines are people, and yes, I am friends with them.
Oh, so vending machines have feelings?
Of course, they have feelings.
Which feelings?
I do not know. I am a terrible friend.
Aw, man, don't be sad. We can figure this out together for my quiz. But how can we talk to the vending machines about their feelings? Use pure logic, Cal. Vending machines seem to give away things when you put money in them, so put coins in and ask them about their feelings. Or just look up their manuals online. I love conducting obsessive online research on all my favorite topics. Don't you, Zoe?
Top one.
Success!
This is pure logic. Logic is sound. Vending machines have one input and one output. Let me use the input and scrutinize the output.
You go down the row of vending machines, stuffing coins into each and seeing what comes out. Oh look, this one spit out an almond bliss.
This one seems to have dispensed with an almond sadness.
And this one gave me an almond help me. I'm trapped in this immobile shell selling sugar to high schoolers. Please kill me.
I am happy. Understanding of friends' feelings enhanced.
You make a mental note not to buy any more candy from that third vending machine. Calculaster is delighted with you though, so it's all good.
All right.
Over to Val, I presume?
Yes.
You go to the shop, but there's no shopkeeper there this time. Just a note. Sorry, being a regular student for once. Go buy your stuff at 712 or something like a fucking normal person. See ya. Well, I guess she doesn't show up. I guess she doesn't show up during lunch when you're going on this path. Alright, Ethan, Jeff, me, and Isaac. Again. Well, it's the last day, so here we go.
Let's do this!
Where to?
Let's go to... the stats real quick. Just buffering.
Smarts 12, Boldness 4, Creativity 10, Charm 10, Fun 3, Money 4.
Let's go to the theater.
The theater, okay.
Auditorium.
Okay. After that, you meet up with Polly and Damien. You feel like bowling, so you go to the bowling alley.
Here we are, bowling yet again. Polly said while being indescribably sexy.
Little do you know, there won't be any bowling today. You've barely been there before 5 minutes before Brad Braddington and his henchmen Chad and Tad challenge you to a match of death bowling. But that conflict gets interrupted by a way weirder conflict, which triggers when an interdimensional portal opens.
Here you are, Amira, defender of love, savior of romance.
Whoa.
Whoa! The pair of floating sentient loaves of bread are back! Polly, dude, are you on acid or what?
Wow, Jeff, you're gonna be you're pulling triple duty this time.
No, damn, the acid is on me. Sigh.
From the darkness I come.
Silence, please. We're here today not to vanquish the realms of light, but to announce that the prince and I are joining in marriage.
But we couldn't ignore that it was none other than you who united us and helped us navigate our relationship, Amira.
So, at first we thought you had to be our best person for the wedding, but alas, there was an unexpected turn and we changed our mind.
Most splendid.
And decided to make you a person of honor.
That's dope.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm down for any triumph of love.
And you know what that means, right?
Oh gosh, don't you actually mean?
You must organize a tag bachelor party for us.
Yes.
Well, she said it.
Yes! It must be the bachelorest of all the parties. Can we go? Can we go?
I mean, I've proposed to all of you at some point, so I don't see why I shouldn't oppose you joining me on the day of my bachelor party.
Brad!
And that's your memory of what happened 3 days ago. Plot twist on the temporary structure of this event. But today is the day of the bachelor party, and you're still out of ideas. So you better improvise something that's cool while also fitting these two weirdos' fucked up personalities. Strippers! But the stripper should cater to the taste of these bizarre grooms. The prince will marry his stripper, and the other stripper should join the dark side. Or, these creeps are all about invading other people's privacy, so instead of hiring strippers, they should act as strippers, crashing other bachelor parties during the whole night.
The bottom one.
Okay. So creative. You tell everyone to meet with you, and once you're all together, you tell them the surprise.
Is this basically the Hangover?
We're the strippers? Is that even legal?
You have your doubts, but fuck it.
I love it! Let's do it, my sweet tea.
I mean, a job involving going shirtless does seem right up my alley.
Yes!
Let's crash some bachelor parties!
You spend the night like stripper corsairs, jumping from bachelor party to bachelor party, slaying the unsuspecting partygoers with the sharpest weapon ever, your sexiness. The prince is on a wild high, surrounded by so many people who are about to get married, and Dimitri is a natural when it comes to going shirtless.
This is marvelous. What if we turn this into our Thursday night regular activity?
I wouldn't say no to that. Being shirtless is key to my personality, but going pantsless, such a forbidden pleasure.
Awesome, boo!
This is so wrong, weird, and wonderful!
It's a night to remember. The two grooms become renowned strippers, the interdimensional prince and his sweet D. You gain 20 money as their manager.
Sure.
Where to, Jeff?
Class.
Okay. Afterwards, Calculaster manages to catch you alone. You can tell he's nervous because he prints out a piece of paper that says, "I am nervous," from his crotch.
Farewell.
Hello, friend Meat Boy. I have recently completed an inventory of my feeling repository and found numerous romantic feelings for you. I am having trouble interpreting these feelings. Are they good? Are they bad? Is your love a virus? I do not know. However, I have determined that the best way to find out for sure is to confront you directly. Would you like to go on a date with me, yes or no?
You immediately shout "why" so loud that passing students think you're having an existential crisis.
I am happy.
Emotion found. Please, however, due to a lack of amorous experience on my part, I must rely on you to choose our date. Perhaps something that helps to illuminate the monster condition. I love to be around organics and do ordinary organic things.
You know, just the thing. Let's read Heidegger's complete works on the nature of the monster condition by romantic candlelight. Or, let's go to the hospital and watch people give birth. It's a classic activity organics do and a killer icebreaker.
Oh, shit. I don't know. Bottom one, I guess?
Not so creative.
Ah, damn it.
I see nothing wrong with this.
Neither do you, mostly because you're a fucking weirdo. You break into the maternity ward at Monstropolis General to ogle some births.
Oh dear, it seems that the mother is in a great deal of pain. She appears to be under attack, initiating defense protocol.
Calculaster's defense protocols change all the time, and they're usually nothing to worry about. This time, however, it's a barrage of missiles. Word to the wise, a hospital is a bad place for a missile barrage.
Oh my. I appear to have destroyed the entire hospital. Was that wrong?
You're about to tell him he's got nothing to worry about. You're still horny after all, but the cops can get to Calculester before you can.
Erasing memory of this mess.
It appears that I am a criminal. Initiating remorse protocol.
Calculester's remorse protocol is also apparently a barrage of missiles. You take the worst of the damage, losing 2 boldness and 1 charm.
Let's go.
Alright, my turn. Whatever. Lately you've been being cute with Liam, but in an ironic sense, and he seems to tolerate you, which is like third base for Liam. So tonight you're having a picnic at the graveyard. It's like a date, except it totally isn't a date because dates are super cliche. But it's totally a date. It's time! You're gonna kiss him! You practice a lot with your pillow, which might or might not be a body pillow, customized with a real-size, full-body picture of Liam. Maybe. Here you go!
You know what, Vicky? I've been thinking about the concept of kissing. And not because being with you makes me think about kissing. But don't you think kissing is such an outdated and vulgar concept? Your best way of showing your feelings is by putting your mouth over another person's mouth?
But you wanted to put your mouth over his mouth, goddammit! Come on, Vicky, prom is just around the corner. Quickly, think of a never-before-seen way of showing your feelings to Liam. Don't show your feelings, sing your feelings, or being figurative is for cowards. Real winners are always literal. Show Liam your feelings! You're ready to show Liam your feelings in a literal way. You start a magic ritual to give your feelings a physical form. Yes, there is a magic ritual for that. Magic is just stupid. Your feelings are many and complex. When putting all of them together into a physical form, it turns out they add up to the shape of a feral puma. Isaac?
Oh, what are you doing? First, you spend an hour of our picnic ignoring me so you can scribble some weird runes on the ground.
Oh yeah, that ritual took you an hour so you couldn't focus on Liam.
And then you summon a freaking puma in the middle of it, which is like the 5th to last thing I like at a picnic. Just between 2 pumas and gluten. Not cool, Vicky. I'll let you solve this yourself.
And so he leaves. Subduing a feral puma turns out to be not an easy task. It rips 2 smarts and 1 fun off you, and it hurts big time.
Alright.
Alright, where do you want to go?
It doesn't matter at this point. Send me to the bathroom.
You're ready to have your second round with Valerie. You're confident because now you know her name, which is you're sure is a huge turn on.
Stranger.
Hey, you. So you liked hanging with me, huh? First time was free, now it'll be 50 money. Just kidding. I was gonna hang with some friends today, hope you don't mind. Hey girls, saving the world today?
You betcha.
It'd be so much easier if our classmates weren't doing stupid, dangerous stuff half the time.
Don't be grumpy, Joy. What's the point of avoiding the end of the world if you can't enjoy the little things in life?
You must admit, she has a point.
We cannot relax now, girls. Our ratings are dropping big time. And we might avoid death, but we might not avoid cancellation. Damn you, cancel culture!
Oh, dang. So yeah, Oz, these 3 save the world constantly, but their adventures are like the main plot of a TV show we're all part of. It's a rather cryptic meta thing. I've learned not to ask many questions.
It's frustrating. We're busting our asses 24/7 to save the world. And sometimes it feels like we're secondary characters. All the ones we're getting the spotlight are idiots like Crazy Damien, a quitter Liam, or even your sister.
Hey, my sister isn't an idiot, Joy. I love you girls, but don't talk shit about her in front of me, okay?
Okay, Val, sorry.
Don't worry. Lucky for you, we have Oz here, who seems to be an expert in stupid plans that resolve difficult situations.
No, there's nothing we can do. To get the ratings up at this point, we need like a massive plot twist or something that reunites interest in the audience.
Don't be so sure, Joy. You want a plot twist? Maybe the plot twist Oz can unexpectedly come up with is the perfect plot twist for you. What if the TV show was never a TV show, but a video game with its own set of figurines? Or what if Faith had a secret twin who, wait for it, turns out to be evil?
My video game.
Okay. You've been saving money all your life for this, producing toys and video games based on your classmates.
Is that me? It doesn't look half bad.
And check out this video game, it's Prom. You can romance one of us while helping us save the world.
Ooh, and there's me, I'm the shopkeeper. Ha, if I was a video game character, I would totally be the shopkeeper, huh? Love it. You released the whole line of merchandise in a flash because this is a crazy world where things happen quite fast if you hadn't noticed yet.
Joy, we're trending on the internet. Look.
The weebs are going crazy for their fan art and fanfics. There's a feud between the GMs and the Dimitris over which ship is canon for you, Joy.
That's my private life!
No, Joy. Now that's our salvation.
We can't be this world.
But a wicked world is a good world for a coven of witches.
I guess. The day has been saved by Oz, which will allow us to save the world many more times over.
Yeah, I told ya, Oz is hella legit. You're the real deal, huh? How about we spend the rest of the day drinking beers and discussing coven ships? That sounds like a plan. Valerie's the best, and who would have thought that all these secondary characters had such deep existences? You gained 3 smarts for appreciating that. Alright, it's prom! Who you asking out, Ethan?
Going alone.
Okay.
Here we go!
Jeff?
Calculester.
My name is Calculester.
Me? Nobody, because it doesn't matter at this point. And who you asking, Isaac?
No one.
No one.
I can do this.
Let's go.
Starting off with me. You asked no one to prom. You told yourself you didn't need anyone. And you know, on a theoretical level, that's completely true, but this just seems like a way of avoiding potential rejection. We all fear rejection, sweetheart, but it's a part of life. Victories for those who try, and you haven't. Prom night is here, and you can't help but wonder if you had a chance with any of your classmates. No, I did not. Those who fail have at least tried, and you, tonight, you failed in your own way without even trying, which has some kind of twisted merit in its own, right? Doubts will haunt you till the day you die. Prom was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and now it's gone. Oh no, wait, this is a video game. You can try and play again. Lucky bastard.
Alright.
You asked no one to prom. You told yourself you didn't need anyone. And you know, on a theoretical level, that's completely true, but this just seems like a way of avoiding potential rejection. Same thing.
Ah. Need one more event.
Yep.
Sure.
Jeff! You finally picked up your courage and asked your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
I've given this much thought. The thing is, my antivirus warns me you might bring some virus with you. It has labeled you as perilous. Yet, something on my inside gets warm when you are around. So, how it can be wrong when it feels so right. I think I will uninstall my antivirus during prom night. You know, to take my firewall down. Just for you.
Eggplant.
Eggplant emoji.
I think I'm getting a love.
Prom night was dreamy. You and Calculester talked about your deepest feelings and achieved better comprehension of each other. At 4 a.m., Calculester had to stop for a bit as his software required an update. The update fixed many bugs and included new features like a tested and stronger love for you. Hooray!
Woohoo!
You asked no one to prom, because in the end, you've spent the last 3 weeks more focused on helping the Prince and Dimitri's relationship than actually finding a prom date. Yikes. You're at home drinking a milkshake and watching a rerun of the uncensored version of gory 80s cartoon Badass Battle Beetles, when suddenly an interdimensional portal starts opening. Strangely, you realize this is the first time this occurrence has actually made you excited and happy.
Greetings, my love.
Amira, our sweet savior.
Your power is admirable.
Welcome,
And
chaotic
sexy.
warrior of love.
We were spying on you from my dimension and saw that you had no prom date.
And then we thought, what if we did a poly prom date? It's not your usual prom night, but then again, if you've taught us anything these past days, it's that when it comes to love, usual is not necessarily a criteria to follow when making choices.
What do you say? Want to join us for a weird yet lovely promontoire?
You know what? Fuck it. Let's go for it. These two may still be weirdos who push themselves in other people's privacy, but you've grown kind of fond of them. They leave, and you spend the next few days giggling about what is bound to be a strange yet maybe cool prom night. And indeed, you have a very nice evening together. The prince and Dimitri keep trying to marry people and or lure them into the dark side, but you appreciate how honest they are with each other. There's some beauty in finding someone who takes the time to understand you and accept you for who you are. And they seem to like you very much too. They explain they're super amazed at how thirsty you are all the time and how little you seem to care for other people's privacy. You want to argue, but suddenly you realize that's, like, true? You spend all your time trying to insert yourself into wacky situations with your classmates. And you care little for anyone's safety or well-being as long as you score a date. So, who are you to judge, really? They tell you that they've been talking the last few days, they love being in a communicative, honest, open relationship together, but they realize there's room for more people. And that's how you actually unexpectedly score an invitation to join them in a poly relationship altogether. It seems stupid to you, but then again, yet again, you realize these two are maybe the only people who will understand and support your infinite thirstiness, and you sort of dig them now. So, this is weird to say. Would this be that crazy? They're still problematic on many levels, but maybe you are too? This could be an opportunity to grow together. You ask them to wait until the end of the night to give them a proper answer. Gosh, life is weird. You keep wondering as the prom progresses, what will your answer be? One new ending, 13 new events, and 19 new outcomes. Hey, we're doing good on that. We've got 20 out of 47 endings. And 414 out of 574 events. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. After some years, the Prince's Dimension became a democracy, mostly due to the public discontent with royalty that spends most of its time in other dimensions. Despite that, the Prince keeps on annoying high schoolers. Still wrong on so many levels. Calculester uploaded his mind into the net and finally became the internet. Now surfing the web is 200% nicer. Miranda got a job being a princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. Well, you don't see her complaining about it. And so on and so forth. And there we have it. Okay, didn't quite work out the way we hoped, but it's alright. We got one new ending out of it, and we'll probably do more streams at some point. I never schedule anything, which is probably why I don't have more people showing up, but that's okay. Alright, so, anybody want to plug anything before we get out of here? Anyone?
Good.
You're good.
Nah, not really.
Not really. Alright, fine. Fine! Fine! Give you an opportunity to brag about yourselves because you're awesome, but no! Alright, fine. The hell with it then. Alright, gang, that'll do it for the stream and Monster Prom. Thanks for showing up. Glad to see everybody showed up. A few people we haven't seen in a while and all that. I'll try to get onto a more regular streaming schedule. I got a new job and I'm starting a new schedule, so we'll figure out what's going on and all that jazz. So until then, we'll catch you all later. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything new in as far as the pictures go. I don't think so. Well, wait a minute. Let's see. We might have unlocked something, a new Polaroid or something. We'll see. We'll get there before we sign off for the night. Come on. I wish I could skip over the credits. I really do. see. Yep, we got a new one. Look at that.
That's nice.
Yep, 2 new images in the gallery, the ending and the Polaroid, I'm sure. Let's take a look really quick. Yep, there it is. And there's the one with Calculester and Ryan. There we go. Cool.
Yep.
So we made some progress. We'll continue making more progress later. All right. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining me tonight. And we will catch all of you all later. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for having me.
Good night.
Night.